Comes to Chinese Dama, a term typically referring to women age 50 and over in China, often called auntie or grandma. They're commonly associated with being funny, outspoken, and eager to take charge. When Damas are abroad, they don't change their domineering nature. On June 8, 2025, at Milan Airport in Italy, a Dama unable to board the plane because of her overweight suitcase threw a tantrum on the ground, and the police and plane staff were stunned. He hit me. He won't let me go. He won't let me go. Some netizens commented on the shocking behavior of the auntie. In a modern society and in an international airport at an international metropolis with thousands of people, a country shrew with the shocking ugly behavior that used to be common in poor villages in China half a century ago was displayed under the spotlights and cameras of the world. I believe that all Chinese people are ashamed and losing face. This is the scene of the Dama's fearlessness reported by Japanese media, which made the bystanders laugh. Protest, protest, protest. Watch another scene. At Tokyo Haneda Airport, two Chinese Damas fought because of queue cutting. They pulled each other's hair. The Japanese police next to them were so pitiful because they couldn't understand what these ladies were arguing about and didn't know how to comfort them. You pushed me first, and you hit me first. Witnesses said that because one Dama wanted to cut in line, another Dama came forward to argue, and the two refused to give way to each other. Some netizens said, "Such quality passengers, it's recommended to travel to more countries and finally be blacklisted by various countries." Others pointed out, "This is the red guards of the past. Generally, they are relatives of rich and powerful people. We ordinary people dare not do this." Some people said, "The most annoying thing about traveling to Japan before was encountering such embarrassing people abroad. They were all of a certain age. The plane had seat assignments, but they had to queue up to occupy other seats. Sitting in someone else's seat, they were very confident and blamed you for not being flexible, even cursing you. The flight attendants were very helpless." The CCP has been promoting the philosophy of struggle for many years, and the Dama who have been deeply poisoned are used to snatching and fighting. Some Dama even snatched the red envelopes from the bride at the wedding of a young couple. The bride was startled. There is a saying that is so fitting, where the Dama steps, no grass can grow, and this community is no exception. How embarrassing it is when watching them scramble for glutinous rice. Young people will give in and feel incredible, too scared and speechless. Recently, in a community in Fuyang City, Anhui Province, the property management originally wanted to hold a Dragon Boat Festival party with full warmth, but they didn't expect that a good festival event would become a large-scale social experiment site. The scene got out of control before the glutinous rice was even put into the pot. You ask me why. To be honest, I don't understand it. The matter is very simple, but the scene is very magical. Seeing that the leaves of the zongzi had not been sorted yet, a group of Damas suddenly rushed out to the front of the stage, and their skills in grabbing rice were better than grabbing vegetables. It's said that someone tore the glutinous rice bag with their bare hands, and dozens of people surrounded the basin to dig. The scene was more explosive than the vegetable market. The property management shouted at the top of their lungs, but it was useless. The young people were scared and retreated 3 meters, scattering glutinous rice all over the ground. How much is this bit of glutinous rice worth? Some people say that morning tea in Guangdong is much more expensive than this. As a result, this little profit aroused everyone's greed. Although the uncles and aunts are old with the experience of smashing, looting, and robbing when they were young as Red Guards, they can't help but fight for some small profits. Uncle, slow down. Where is my door? Oh, it's terrible. So they went to the supermarket to grab eggs. At this time, the old man and the old lady no longer have back pain. Their legs are no longer sore, and their legs and feet are also agile. They are running so fast. Usually they limped when walking on the road and on the bus. No one would refuse to give up their seats, but now they are so energetic. Many ordinary daily behaviors, such as going to the supermarket to buy groceries, become distorted when it comes to damas. Is it necessary to fight? Stop. Going to the banquet together is supposed to be a happy thing, but some aunties can't help themselves and even pack up the dishes and take them away without considering the feelings of others. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, I would have never believed it. As the saying goes, parents are the best teachers for their children. The bad behavior of these parents and grandparents also led the children to follow suit and start fighting for food during the banquet. I want chicken legs. My dear mother, my dear mother. My hand hurts again. My dear, my mother. Some aunties will help themselves to something. Hey, this flower is beautiful, and I have an idle flower pot at home. There was no one watching nearby, so I would rather take it. Oh, this is too beautiful. No, I can't control myself. I'll take it, but don't be too ruthless. Just pull the small one next to it. Leave a little room for maneuver. Oh, this is buried quite deep. Oh, it's so hard, I can also pull away half of it. Oh, retribution comes too quickly. Some netizens commented, "If people don't care, God will." One sarcastically said, "Auntie, I am kind-hearted. I only pulled out one, not the whole pot. Is it wrong?" A dama picked leaves in the garden of a high-end community. I laugh so hard. Just take the leaves. An aunt in her 60s from our neighborhood. Amazing. Does she save money? Most of the damas are in their 60s and 70s, and the CCP has been in power in China for 75 years. That is to say, since they were born, they have been brainwashed by the CCP's party culture of fake evil and struggle. Many aunties are full of nostalgia for the past. Some netizens lamented, the grandpas and grandmas are brainwashed by the CCP and infected with this party culture virus. Damas love to do exercises. Sometimes they might encounter tofu-drug constructions. What are the consequences? Some netizens said, is it that the ant is too strong or the railing is too fragile? When spring comes, the ants enjoy the beautiful scenery just like others. The special thing is that they love to climb the tree and step on it. Look, this time they stepped on a small tree and broke it. The damas are very enthusiastic about staying in the tree, which seemed to be a spectacle in China. Some people joked, spring is here and the tree is full of damas. Traditional Chinese women are known for their gentleness and kindness, but these aunties who grew up under the brainwashing education of the CCP did things that are incomprehensible. For example, in order to square dance, the aunties did not hesitate to break into the court when a group of boys were playing basketball. And this group of aunties actually pushed the cars in the parking lot away and then danced in the parking lot. Square dancing is the favorite of damas. They not only dance in the community and in China, but also abroad, such as in New York's Times Square. In August 2021, during the worst period of the epidemic, a dama argued with the bus driver because she had wiped her seat with a mask. The passengers next to her were so scared that they kept hiding. Don't wear the mask, don't wear this one, okay? Wear it, wear the mask. Do you have the right to stop me from wearing a mask? I'm wiping my sweat here, I just ran here, you know? What's going on with you? I'm sweating all over. Put on the mask. Can I not wear it if I wipe my sweat? I don't know how to wear a mask. Why are you so fierce? Why are you so fussy? The key is that the driver has a problem, you know? The driver has a problem. Put on the mask. In a water park in Hongjiang City, Shanxi Province, a dama kept shaking the suspension bridge rope. After she fell down, she wanted to shake all the people on that rope down. Seems the dama is in this mentality: if I don't live well, you don't deserve to live well either. China has a traditional culture that has been uninterrupted for thousands of years. Traditional Chinese elderly people are the most respected group in society because of their wisdom and experience, self-esteem, and kindness. Some people may wonder why the current elderly have such unreasonable behaviors. For example, in China, it's no longer news that square dancing and walking groups have caused complaints about disturbing the public. In June 2017, in Luoyang City, a senior square dancing group attempting to occupy the basketball court did not hesitate to punch teenagers who were playing basketball. Grandpas and grandmas pretend to be hit by bicycles or cars on the road to extort money. The victims have difficulty in redressing their grievances. This has resulted in no one in China daring to help elderly people who fall to the ground. An old man deliberately bumped into the car to extort compensation and explained confidently, "I am old. It means that he is old and can't use other ways to make money." He does not even consider that such behavior is wrong and that it's just a regular way of making money. An old man in Xi'an sat on a girl on the bus because she refused to give up her seat for him. Someone concluded, it's not that old people have become bad, but the bad people have become old. The generations born after 1949, when the CCP controlled China, are gradually entering old age. The era in which they grew up happened to be the era of political movements launched by the Communist Party. The CCP has completely abolished China's traditional culture and replaced it with party culture. The party uses this method to destroy the good qualities, such as treating others with courtesy, gentleness, humility, generosity, and kindness, that have been ingrained in the Chinese people for thousands of years. The party culture can be simply summarized into three principles: oppose truth and advocate falsehood, oppose compassion and advocate evil, and oppose tolerance and advocate struggle. The Dama are products of their times and also the victims of those times. They experienced looting and destruction during the Cultural Revolution, and some of them were known as Little Red Soldiers and Red Guards. Their various uncivilized behaviors are a continuation of the behavior patterns cultivated by the Communist Party when they were young. Of course, many Chinese people are gradually waking up, including the elderly. They are reflecting and learning, trying to break through the shackles of party culture that have enveloped them. What we see is a changing China, a country where the old and the new coexist. That's all for today. If you enjoy our content, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment, and share it with a friend. We appreciate your support, and we'll see you next time.